What is up, YouTubers? It's Hamby with Hamby Plays Games. We are currently, as we're recording this, streaming live on twitch.tv/Hamby Plays Games. And if you're watching this live, thank you so much for watching it live. Happy holidays to you. We've got the Santa hat up there. I'm a member of The Junction, a stream team on Twitch, and we are in the middle of 12 days of giving promotion. But I wanted to talk about Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. We have now finished the single-player campaign, except for a few minor things that we want to go back and do, like kill 4 more of the 10 dragons. And you probably have seen the other dragon fight videos that we have posted on YouTube. And if you watch this months from now, we will probably have all 10 posted. In the meantime, though, this is Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. We are playing on the PS4 platform, and what it is you start off in multiplayer with 3 characters available. For me, I have the Legionnaire, and I think everybody has the same. I have the Legionnaire, the Archer, and the Keeper. Now, I've gotten my Keeper to level 19. I've gotten my Legionnaire to level 5. And these are simply... You don't get to make your hero in multiplayer. You play a sort of template hero. Now, if you've played Mass Effect 3 multiplayer from BioWare, Dragon Age is also a BioWare game, this is what they do for multiplayer. They have archetypes. So, for example, the Legionnaire is a dwarf, but he's a fighter with a shield and a sword. The Qatari is a Kunari with a 2-handed weapon, another fighter. The Assassin is a thief, uses dual wields daggers. You have the Archer, which is another thief, but it's the Archer style. Elementalist being a mage. The Keeper being a mage. The Alchemist also being a mage. The Necromancer also being a mage. The Reaver as a fighter. The Templar, a fighter. The Hunter, which is a rogue. And the Arcane Warrior, which is a sort of mix between mages and fighters. And these are all sort of... represented in the main game itself in different ways of the ability trees, but for multiplayer, it's actually very much simplified. For example, I'm using a Keeper, the Mage, Elf Mage, and she's female. They're all either just male, female, depending on whatever you get. And you have 2 trees. You have the first tree, which is the protection tree, and you have the other tree, which is Primal Spirit, which is like your attack powers. And it's a super simplified ability tree. And as you level up, you get an ability point to put into things. I currently have, for my Keeper, we have Barrier, which is a default. We upgraded it to Elegant Defense. We also have Rejuvenating Barrier. We have the Peaceful Aura, which gives me a little bit of tranquility so I don't get attacked as much. I have Proud. Keeper devoted herself to the Dalish way of life, leaving few others at the depth as she is with Elven magic. It gave me Constitution, Willpower, and Magic. Was that just me getting that drop? Was there a drop in frames? Might have just been you. Might have just been you, hero. Cycle of Life. Even should you fall, you give your allies the strength to fight on harder in your name, and I got a Constitution +3 bones. Guardian Spirit. Protective Barrier springs into place around you automatically when you are badly injured. Mana Surge. Your barrier explodes into wild magic. When enemies destroy it, the blast freezes all nearby enemies and allows you to cast your next spell without consuming mana. And currently, Nature's Shield. Damage resistance 10% to fire, ice, electric, and spirit with willpower on unlock of +3. Under Primal Spirit, I have Chain Lightning, which is the default power you get. I upgraded it to Arcing Surge. I also unlocked Clean Burn. Your spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown times. Mind Blast. You send your enemy staggering with an explosion of willpower that drives them back and makes them less likely to target you again. I find it doesn't really work, throwing that out there. If I had the ability to redo my powers, I probably wouldn't go Mind Blast. And Fortifying Blast. Each enemy you strike with Mind Blast increases your protective barrier as you turn their pain into your power. Barrier 10%. I also, again, I've never seen this actually boost. And as I'm playing, you'll see this. Conductive Current. The more magical energy you expend, the more damage your spells do. I have Disturbance of Spirit. Your offensive spells have a chance to weaken your enemies. Encircling Veil, you use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effects on them. Then I went and got Gathering Storm. You use your staff's energy to fill the area with sympathetic magic. Each basic attack shortens your active cooldown times. Restorative Veil, you pull stray magic from around weakened enemies to regain mana based on the damage you do to them. And Twisting Veil, you catch stray magic around weakened enemies and use them to increase the damage of your own attacks. Again, so I don't really have hardcore attacking spells. I didn't go that route. And in fact, I would like to get probably Veil Strike and Stormbringer at some point. Those are the two I'm working towards. And then on the protection side, I am working up to Night Protector and Veiled Reposit. And then eventually, I would like to get to Disruption Field and Stasis Lock, and also Strength of Spirits. So I'm working towards certain powers at this point. I'm level 19. You have potions that you can use, and you're only able to have 2 at a time in your inventory, but in your overall inventory, so for example, in Teven Fire, I have 5 total, but in my active inventory, which you can barely see on my screen, I have 2. And so I have got Teven Fire, Healing Potions, Pitch Grenade, and Rock Armor Tunic that I'm taking into battle with me. And then under your inventory, there's a lot of crafting. You have a shared inventory for all your characters, so you have to keep that in mind and not delete weapons. Like, for example, this is actually used on my Archer, but if I delete this, it's gone. My Archer no longer has it. And by delete it, I mean salvage it. Because, for example, the Recruit's Dirk, hit salvage. Do you want to salvage for crafting materials? Yes. I got a Bronto Hide. 52.97, so this can go. So we'll salvage this. Got Bear Hide. Griffin Shield is being used. Acolyte Staff is not being used. We'll get rid of that. Salvage, yes. So there we go. We salvaged some gear. So you saw what that does. Under Armor, everything is here that's supposed to be here. And accessories, I have no accessories and I have nothing armed. Upgrades, I have 2 runes that I can use. These weren't able to be used on staffs, so she can't use these. But on my Dwarf, Legionnaire, and my Archer, I do have that stuff being used. Now, as you can see in the top, I have 1,001 gold, which I think you can barely see on the screen. And you go to the store to spend that money to unlock more weapons and armor and possibly characters themselves. Because to get more characters, as you saw, switching characters, I don't have the Elementalist unlocked. Don't have the Alchemist unlocked. To get those characters, you have to craft them. And the crafting is really awesome. It's really deep. It allows you to make characters actually really kind of powerful. And you can upgrade your weapons and you can upgrade your armors. For example, with the Spiked Mace, which is being used on my Legionnaire, if I had a Haft, I could add the Haft to it, but I've already added a Lesser Fire Rune. The Brilliant Staff, I don't have a grip or a staff blade yet, but if I did, I can make my staff more powerful. And the Balanced Sniper Bow, which I am using on my Archer at level 1, but I've already gotten this cool gear and given it to him. He has +5 fire damage, because he has a Lesser Fire Rune. You can also do armor upgrades as well. Now, armor crafting, this is where you make your characters. So, for example, I can make a Qatari right now. I have enough metal leather cloth to make the Qatari. I can make the Assassin. I can make the Archer if I didn't already have the Archer. I don't have enough to make the Elementalist yet. The Keeper I already have, but I don't have enough to make her. I can make the Alchemist. Ooh. Okay. Can't make the Necromancer yet. I can make a Reaver. I can make a Templar. I can make a Hunter. And I can't make an Arcane Warrior. So, you know what? Let's go back and see what an Alchemist is, and then we'll see about making an Alchemist. The Alchemist is an eccentric dwarf with an assortment of strange brews and explosives. cold mistress of magic with terrifying power, or the explosive personality who controls primal forces. I think I want an elementalist or a necromancer, and if I can't make one of those right now, I'm gonna wait. I can't. I need more cloth. I need more cloth to make either one of those. So we're not gonna craft a character at this moment. But what we are gonna do, we're gonna jump right into a match. So if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. I'm currently level 19, and so I'm gonna play on threatening difficulty. Threatening operations are recommended for experienced players, levels 8 to 16. Now, just because I'm level 19, and this is for levels 8 to 16, by no means am I guaranteed a win by going into this match. Sometimes on a quick match, your party makeup is random, or it's weird. Like, we had a party with 3 keepers and a... Look at this, we have a level 5 keeper going into a level 8 to 16 match. Probably shouldn't be in this match, but that's okay. Adamska is playing a level 14 elementalist. I've actually played with Adamska before. He's not that bad. So, we'll see where we can go with that. This will be interesting. We do not have a quote-unquote tank, and we don't have a thief or a rogue. So, we have 3 mage users, which are kind of the damage dealers. And as we go into this match, there are parts of the map that can be unlocked with a warrior. There are parts of the match that can be unlocked with a rogue. And there's parts of the match that can be unlocked with a mage. Not having a warrior or a rogue, there will be walls that we won't be able to get through. Walls and doors we won't be able to get through.
Did you see that? Did you?
Let's try to break line of sight. Dem necromancers, though.
Look, everyone.
So, for example, this needs a warrior to bash it down. This over here needs a mage to take it down. It's a barrier.
Over there.
And I can take it down because I'm a mage.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
Well, I'm going to savor this moment. Alright, now what?
Lord Midor? That's awesome.
I got one, did you see that? Did you? Never mind. I got one, did you see that? Did you? Never mind.
I think it's very similar to Mass Effect 3, and I actually said that when we were playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer in the early fall, late summer, early fall. I said I think that this, after watching previews, is going to be very much influenced by Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and it is. You've got 4-man squads. It's very much... Wow, we have 2 elementalists and 2 keepers. GG. That doesn't mean we're going to fail, you guys. Never think that you have to have certain party members to succeed.
Well, how's everyone
But it does mean that it's a little more difficult to do certain things. But we all can cast barriers. So we can actually layer barriers on top of each other and keep each other alive. This is sort of a mix between Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, Gauntlet, and Diablo, I would say. Ooh, Golden Nug. Take out the Golden Nug, and you get a bunch of gold. Like 60, 70 gold. 99 gold.
Who's next?
And it's shared loot, so everyone got 99 gold just now. And after this mission, you'll be able to see... I'm going to go to the store real quick before we end this YouTube video. You'll be able to see what it looks like when you go to the store, basically. When you shopping. Here's a door for a thief.
Do you see that?
If there was a thief, they can lockpick that. We don't have a thief, so we are...
I got one,
SOL!
Did you? Never mind.
Loot nugs! My barrier did not increase just now after hitting that thing. I don't understand why.
You're dead.
Maybe that's broken, or maybe it's not working. But I have not noticed. In fact, I have actually considered I didn't have the power taken. And yet, I just showed you guys I did. So that Mind Blast is not strengthening my barrier at all.
I've never had my skills so tested in my life.
Your clan must not produce very good mages.
Yeah, my barrier didn't increase at all just now.
Someone, did you see that? Did you? Never mind.
And everyone's still pissed at me. So what is that?
Creators have mercy.
Look at the meteor shower. Elementalist for the win, bro.
Your death comes.
If you take out vases, you get money. Not a lot, but it adds up.
When this is over,
If you take out all the
mages
vases in a mission, you'll
After all,
probably
it's
get,
the point to change things.
I don't know, another
Mythology.
150, 200 gold.
Individual with information about the Inquisition's political adversaries. The enemy wants this individual dead, and we need to make sure that does not happen.
Please help me! Thank the Maker. I thought myself dead for sure. They must still be.
If you're just joining us, I'm Hamby, and we are recording for YouTube, as we're recording live on twitch.tv. And we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. I'm playing as a level 19 keeper.
I got one, did you see that? Did you?
She's a keeper.
Never mind.
She's a keeper.
That's me! I did that!
That's the elementalist talking.
Must regroup.
That's the keeper talking.
Come to me. Help me with this one. Feed the earth.
Right line of sight.
That's me! I did that!
Oh, no. The character models are the same. For everyone playing the same class. For example, me and her, the other keeper, Go and Turbo, we're both using the same character. So we both have the same character model. The difference being the armors. If you unlock other armors, they give you a different look. And you can also add crafting elements to your armors, and that will add, you know, different pauldrons. Like, look at the difference in the Elementalist. It's the same character, but one guy has a little more armor on him than the other guy, and that's because he's got more stuff added to his character.
I'll never forget
His
what
armor.
you did for me today.
So that's a crafting thing.
I think it's safe to make my way out now.
I actually have a few armors unlocked for the Keeper, but they're all just cosmetic, and once you've added an upgrade to the armor, it's stuck.
Your clan
So,
must not produce very good mages.
I have some kind of lame upgrades on this armor, but it's better than any other stuff I have, and the crafting upgrades,
Here.
take away from me being able to build the armor for the other characters. So I'm currently not trying to make
Over
her
here.
stronger unless I unlock stuff by buying it until I unlock other characters. Like, for instance, it looks like I'm wearing like a pinkish tunic. I have another armor that has like a white tunic. It's kind of nice, but I would rather have the
That's
protection.
me! I did that!
I hate this guy.
Who won? I guess I'm asked to go.
On the end of every mission is a big open area where you plant the Inquisition banner. And if you've played the single-player storyline, it makes more sense. But once you've planted the banner, it unlocks all the enemies. And it's best to go back to this
That's me!
first, or this
I did
last
that!
point and let the enemies funnel to you than it is to be out there and have them just overwhelm you. No customization with the helms. There is no helmets in this one. Damn it. Damn it. Status effects are real.
That's me! Hide it,
I just used a healing potion. Oh, I forgot I have other potions. I always forget about the potions. Let's see if we can't use one. It burned!
I'll just sit this one out then.
Aid me.
Now, once your teammates drop, you can revive them. You just have to get to them. I'm down. See, this is where...
Of our lost agents. I can only assume the worst.
Again, that is where you fail without having like a tank to possibly soak some of the damage, because the mages can get overwhelmed. And that's what happens. Again, it's not impossible if you have a decent team. But we had some low levels and some high levels kind of mixed in there. So that low level guy has less hit points and he does less damage. So that happens. So the one last thing we're going to check before we end this video for YouTube, but we're going to keep streaming live on Twitch, is I'm going to show you what it's like to go shopping. So after every mission, whether you win or lose, you get experience, you get gold, and you get updates on your rank, basically. So let me drop out of this. Yeah, we're going to leave this lobby. And we have 1,500 gold, so we're going to go to the store. Those tall things are demons. The chest that you can buy... What's up, TAC 5? The chest you can buy start at 270, 725 for a medium chest. The small chest gives you 1 random loot item and 2 potions. Medium chest gives you 3 random loot and 3 potions. And the large chest, which if you've played Mass Effect 3, you understand the whole progression. You want to buy the best chest at all times. Gives you 5 random loot and 5 potions. So I always save up for the large chest. You can also just buy straight potions. You get a mixed container of 5 random potions and extra advantage or operation, or 5 healing potions. I find that you get enough potions in the chest to not really worry about it. So let's open a large chest. Let's see what we get. 1,200. Yes, let's do that. We got an item. We got a Ferelden Skirmisher Longbow. It's not as good as the bow we already have for our archers, so we're going to break that down. We got an Army Dirk for a dual-wielding rogue, which we're not using, so we're going to break that down. A Thief Blade for a dual-wielding rogue that we're not using, we'll break that down. A Rock Armor Tunic, a Tonic, a Healing Potion, a Jar of Bees, Fire Resistance Tonic, a Firm Broadaxe. It's not as good as the mace we have. Defender Coat Arms. This is an upgrade for heavy armors, which I already have. The Legionnaire I have is already fully upgraded on his armor for now. And a Healing Mist. So that's what we got. Nothing really good, but we have enough stuff that we can break down, and I'll show you again. We break stuff down for crafting. We go to the weapons real quick. The Firm Broadaxe we're going to salvage. We got a Drakestone. The Inquisition Longsword we can't break down because it's a base weapon that keeps you on stuff. Tack, we're doing good, man. Good to see you, man. We're just recording something for YouTube. We're about to finish it up. We're going to break down these 2 blades. Got Ram Leather and Bronto Hide. And the Ferelden Skirmisher Longbow. We're going to break that down. And we got Druffalo Hide. Now, we also got armor pieces. No, we got upgrades for the armor. We got Defender Coat Arms, so we're going to break this down. Because I'm trying to get salvage. So we got another piece of iron. So there we are. You can see our crafting materials. We're trying to get actual cloth, like plaid weave, more silk, to unlock another character. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for this video for the YouTube. YouTubers, thank you so much for watching this. I'm Hamby. Hamby Plays Games. Twitch.tv twitch.tv/HambyPlaysGames and youtube.com/HambyPlaysGames. We will have more multiplayer videos for you to come, as well as when we go back into the single player and kill those last 4 dragons, we will upload those to YouTube as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.